for? Sorry.
Anybody here for Katrina?
Right, okay, let's do it again tonight. Now, hold on. Who's here for Akshay? Who is here for Katrina?
No one here for us? Okay, that's a bit better.
You have forgotten the most important person that makes everything come together. That's the director, and it's... Come on! Hello, gorgeous.
Let's welcome on stage.
She is stunning. She's gorgeous. She's glamorous.
Me?
It's not my mum.
It is.
Yeah, Farah.
Katrina Kaif.
Now he is the Khiladio ka Khiladi. He can do a jor ka jatka.
You know who we're talking about. Put your hands together for Mr. Akshay Kumar.
Come on.
Welcome to Love Bollywood here at TV Centre on the BBC Asia Network.
First of all, thank you so much for joining us. Your fans have been waiting forever.
Farah, Tismar Khan, let's start with you.
We are so excited about this movie, aren't we?
Tell us a bit about the movie.
Well, the movie is about a character called Tismar Khan, who's the world's greatest con man. He is half Robin Hood. He robs the rich but doesn't give it to the poor.
Oh, good for him.
Yeah. He's the modern Robin Hood. And it's all about how he has to rob this train that is going non-stop from Mumbai to Delhi. And of course, he has a girlfriend who is a wannabe actress. She's not very bright, but she's very earnest. She's very earnest and she dances like a dream, as we've seen in Sheila Ki
Jawani. Yes?
Katrina, you know what? I know a lot of people are going to want to know this. How did the role come your way, and when did you hear Sheila Ki Jawani?
Farah had a momentary lapse of sanity and gave me the role kindly. And I was super excited to work with Farah. I think first and foremost, from a selfish point of view, she presents her heroines, or has presented her heroines, in the most glamorous manner that I've ever seen them look. I think Shrishmita in Mehuna and Deepika in Om Shanti Om, both of them, and the way they looked in their songs and everything, it was amazing. So I grabbed it, and she told me Sheila Ki Jawani and the first narration. The narration she gave me was with the songs, and with the costumes, and with the choreography.
She's organized.
Yeah.
Hello.
Not the choreography bit, yeah, that was
I'm not sure about
the
the choreography bit.
But the costumes were there, and the first thing I did was go, no way, because she told me that she wanted to wear, you know, these, I mean, she had this in mind of wearing these short cholis and, you know, ghagra and everything. So I said,
really low-waisted ghagra.
I said, can I wear a dupatta on top of the ghagra? And she said, I would like you not to, because I wanted to look a little bit, you know, a little modern, a little kitsch as well. So then I said, the first thing I thought is gym, training, gym. And yeah, and then when the song came up, we just went for it. We just tried to do the best we could.
Akshay, what was it like when Farah approached you? How did it all come about? But you're also co-producing this movie.
Yeah, we're both producing it. It so happened once, she just called me last year in November morning, 6:30. There was, she actually must have tried some other hero's number, but nobody picked up the phone. So I was the only guy who was awake because I get up early. So then she tried my number, she got me, and then she said, okay, I want to make a movie. I said, very good. So I want to come and meet you. And so she came and she told me that she wants to make this movie, Tismar Khan, and let's get together. And within that was, I think in 2 days, we both signed an agreement. And that's how easy it was.
How did you come on to co-produce it as well?
Was that decided before? Was that something
No,
you
actually, Shirish and me came to him and said, we want to produce it and we will be finding like a corporate house to
No,
fund us
not
and
exactly. It was, she spoke about, she got me emotionally. मेरे 3 बच्चे हैं. That was one line of it. So guys, remember it. Whenever you want to talk to your boss or anybody,
You
just
better
talk
be having
about your
3
children.
kids.
We've all watched Amar Akbar Anthony, Rupa Roy.
You know, I have 2 daughters and they would hate to be called Amar and Akbar. So I have 2 daughters and 1 son. And Amar Akbar Anthony and the second was Om Shanti Om.
Om Shanti
And I was
Om.
carrying triplets. Oh, you're carrying Om Shanti Om. But why would I call 2 children by the same name?
Good they didn't say मैं हूँ ना.
Farah, how is this film going to be different from the other films you've made?
Well, it has Akshay in it.
Yeah.
So, it
That's
has,
different.
Yeah. It has Katrina in it. I think this film's a bit madder than the earlier films. I don't know if you like the madness in the earlier films. This one's like completely going little bonkers. It's funnier. It's much shorter than my earlier films. Like, I think Meuna was 3 hours long. This is 2 hours, 7 minutes. So
It's a lot shorter.
yeah, it's a really... oh, sorry. I thought you all will be happy. It's a shorter film. You can watch it 2-3 times now.
Now, we had some
We had
people...
thousands of emails, questions when we announced that you guys were coming on worldwide.
And they
We got
text them in, they email them into our show.
And
they
twittered them as well.
Tweeted them in
Twittered.
as well. Yes.
I call it
Tweeting.
I Twitter. They're all
Never mind.
Twitters.
So we've got a question here. This is from Sonia Ijaz, who emailed from London. This is for Katrina and Akshay. Having worked together in many films, you've become an ideal screen couple. Do you think people will react to you in Dismar Khan like they have in previous films? Akshay?
Are they going to react
Just will they be as
the
happy as they
same
were?
way? I think, yeah. I've seen the movie. I like the movie. I've enjoyed it, every part of it. And I think there shouldn't be any, I don't have any doubt about it. I think she's a beautiful girl. I'm sure everybody agrees with that. There's one guy with specs. He's carrying a full poster.
Yes.
There he is.
Katrina,
what
what
is
do you
it-
think?
What is it about both of this for both of you? This is what Sonia we want to know. What is it about your on-screen chemistry that this is a golden jury on screen that everybody loves?
Do you realise that when you're filming?
Because we lack the off-screen chemistry, so it's
Oh, we don't believe that at all.
But do you think it's going to work the same way? Like, you know, the magic that you've had in all your other films, is it there in this film?
I'm trying to give a correct answer.
Okay, take your time.
just give me a small minute. I'm just rushing through the scenes in my mind quickly. Yes. The reason is no, I think, if I may say something which sounds maybe a little incorrect, but I think Farah really, really looked after me, took special care of me in this film. And I think she was very conscious that me and Akshay have done films together. And the audience who hopefully will come in and see the film need to be given something a little different. And Farah kept that in her mind all the time. And the equation me and Akshay share in the movie is very different to any of the equations we've had in our earlier films. So when you're seeing a scene, you're not going to be feeling that feeling of, I think I've seen her say this somewhere before, and then he says this, you know. So every scene was very new in its concept. So I don't feel people are going to be bored.
Were you consciously watching that?
Like thinking, okay, I don't want them to repeat anything they've
Yeah,
done
I
previously.
think I was consciously watching that they should be presented in a different way than they have been in their earlier films, especially when they've been together. In this film, she's already his girlfriend when the movie starts, and they have a very volatile relationship. So it's all about arm twisting and throwing on the bed and kind of what they have off screen while shooting the film.
Except with the romance, it's just kind of kicking each other backstage. And
we've got another question. This is from Nita in Leeds. She texted in. This is for you, Akshay. If you had a chance to be another actor, who would it be?
Another actor. Well, what's wrong with me?
Well, I don't know.
Good response.
That's a good answer.
Very good answer.
Well, hopefully she'll be listening when we play this out. We'll tell you. Akshay said there's nothing wrong with him.
As you know, Love Bollywood, it's all about the audience. Now we're going to get some audience questions.
Oh, God, this we are dreading. Huh?
Oh, no, this is fun. They love it.
No, it's going to be fun.
First of all, could Amrita Tana stand up? Where's Amrita? Amrita is over there. And after Amrita, we will be going to Yukti Kateja. Yukti? Katecha, if you could stand up as well. So mic to Amrita first.
Amrita, who's your question for?
My question's to all three. Sorry, can I just start by saying I think Raj and Pablo look amazing.
Thank you.
And the lovely ladies look great as well. And last but not the least, I feel quite surreal because I used to have Akshay Kumar's poster on my bedroom wall.
Why don't you have it anymore?
My mum forced me to take it out.
Oh.
But it feels very surreal
Should've got
and it's
her
a
here
huge
also.
privilege. I'm sorry?
You've got your mom here.
Yeah. I should have, you're right.
Yeah.
Who's your question for?
And my question's for all three of you. Do you think it's become difficult today to gauge what the audiences want in a film? And would you say, as a result, filmmakers and actors now take more risks than before?
Farah, do you want to answer that first?
You know, I think has it become more difficult to gauge?
Yeah, has it become more difficult to gauge what the audience...
Yeah,
what works with the
definitely. I
audience?
think the audience has changed a lot since even the last 5 years. I mean, a lot of movies that wouldn't even see the light of day 5 years ago are really doing well and are being acclaimed. Having said that, if you constantly just try to please the audience, I feel, you're somewhere going to lose out on what really makes you happy as a filmmaker. So whenever I make a film, I first see whether I'm going to enjoy watching this film, am I going to enjoy making the film. So I like to believe that I'm the audience and that if I like it, so will you.
And Akshay, what's your take on it? Is it a time to make different types of film, regardless of whether the audience will accept them?
So I always, I'm a commercial actor. And I believe in entertaining my audience. And since last 5 years, if you sit down and remove all the films which have been hits, you'll find 95% of the films are just being comedy. I don't know why, but people enjoy comedy. And that's been the trend of it. I have tried working in different kind of films. I tried a film called 8 by 10.
Yes, indeed.
4 by 2 people didn't come to see it.
We saw it.
That was you. So,
I love crying when I go to the
because this is, by the way, I must tell you all, we both have arguments about this.
But before you carry on, what was the last film you watched that made you cry?
Peace Marker.
No. Valkyrie.
Which one?
Is it called Valkyrie?
Valkyrie,
With
yes.
Tom Cruise?
With Tom Cruise, that
Yeah.
was, yeah.
I cried at the end of that.
Oh, that was a sad film. It was a lot, yes.
Why?
Yeah.
Because I felt his frustration in the end.
but
Before they
Valkyrie
shot him.
Yes, it was pretty good.
To go and see.
See, this is what happens. When I'm talking, he starts talking behind my back.
What about Gazari?
I'm feeling bad. I don't want to talk anymore.
Oh.
Sorry.
Actually, you've upset her.
Oh, okay, I'll kneel down. You want me to?
Watch, every time I give an answer, he'll start talking.
Well, I had a tear in my eye over Rajneeti. Wasn't she wonderful in Rajneeti?
Let's go over to Yukti.
Yukti?
Yukti, who's your question for?
My question's for Farah Khan, but I'd just like to say hi to all of you, and you all look great, and I'm really glad to be here today.
You can scream, you know.
But I know, Katrina, I'd just like to say I cry in most films that I watch as well, and there's nothing wrong with that. So.
Yeah.
Thank you. You're getting outnumbered here, actually.
But Farah, I'd just like to ask, if there was any film in the history of the Indian film industry that you could have directed, which one would it have been and why?
Oh God, lots of films. Yeah, I would have loved to be known as the director of Sholay. I would have